Hello there, it's Chef Sammy.
All right, it is Chef Sammy, and today we are doing something a little bit different. We're just kind of taking you on the personal side. I know you don't know what I look like, you just know what I sound like, and how I try to help people learn new things while cooking and baking. But today it's a little bit different. I wanted to go to medieval times dinner and tournament and see how it is and possibly give a review for it. The location, or shall I say castle, that I chose is in Lawrenceville, Georgia. So the way that you can get your tickets is you're going to go to medievaltimes.com. And no, this is not sponsored or anything like that. And you just go, you click a date, and then when you click your date, you just click on your show. Most of the time, the best show is 4 o'clock. It can be a little pricey. Any child that's the age of like 11 and up, they are considered as adults. So you are going to pay $74.95 for them. And anybody 10 and under will have to pay $46.95. Now, as far as the whole experience, I don't think that children, even though it says that children under the age of 3 are admitted free as long as they're with adults, I don't think anyone under the age of 6 should be there. And just only because of what type of experience it is. And you have people that are there, they are drinking alcohol, they're having a good time, and you don't want to have those conversations. I feel like 6 and up, you can kind of tell them certain things or keep them distracted from looking at others too much. But other than that, I don't think it's a place for anyone below the age of 6. If it's like your first time and you want to have a great time, I would recommend the Queen's Royal Upgrade, the dinner and show with the priority seating access, the banner, the slice of cake, a framed group photo. Enough of that. After it's all said and done, if it's like 2 people, you're probably going to spend maybe about $300. Probably want to have like maybe $500 to get you like some souvenirs and stuff, because everything in the gift shop, like nothing seemed to have it like a price on it, so they had to keep going to the computer and typing things up. Now, if you want to know how you get there exactly, you want to make sure that you are paying attention to the directory for the Sugar Loaf Mills Mall. All right, you want to be on the mall entry number 5. That's with Forever 21 and Off Broadway shoes. You can enter on Mall 4 as well, because Dave and Buster's is like right down from medieval times. All right, so as far as the upgrades, you have all of that information. What I was really happy about is the menu, because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but like I have so many food allergies, it doesn't make sense. And one of my reasons for going to culinary school really, it was personal for me to try to figure out how I would be able to navigate my journey as a chef without getting sick. Because people want things, and it's just one of those things. All right, so the menu. We had a piece of toasted garlic bread. We had roasted chicken. We had sweet buttered corn, herb basted potato. We had a chocolate eclair, tomato bisque, if I didn't say that. And then they had beverages such as water, sweet tea, coffee. And here's a cute little bill of fair. Now, everything on that napkin looks a little different from the poster that we looked at. The names were a little bit like fancier when it came to the menu, like greens feast, garlic bread, creamy tomato bisque soup, roasted chicken, corn cobbett, herb basted potato, and pastry of the castle. And then, of course, you see the napkin, and so you see the differences. When you're going, you need to make sure that you have access to your email so that you can give them your reservation number, because that is very important. Your reservation, it will tell them all of the information that you put into the system, and it gives you instructions on to be there an hour early. Now, I know you're thinking, I can just show up 30 minutes and everything will be fine. No, you need to be there an hour early, because an hour prior to the show starting, you need to make sure that you're checked in, you have your right crown for your nights. You want to make sure that if there's any dietary restrictions, that you disclose that information. Just making sure that you don't miss anything cool, because like the Falcon is going to be out, the King and Queen, they'll be out, the Knights will be out. So you can pretty much meet everybody, not like a meet and greet, but you will see them in passing, and you can take some pictures of them. They're very, very nice. They don't mind that you take pictures. But yeah, so I'll just be sharing some clips with you on the food.
And many wonders await you inside these walls.
A most glorious occasion indeed. Our cooks have been working tirelessly inside the royal kitchens, preparing a mighty feast for you all. So come within and join us.
Raise a cheer for their majesties. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Okay, we'll work on that.
My friends, we are here to celebrate the glorious alliance between Her Majesty's King Nero and Queen Luciana. Of course, as such, we're going to call you into the arena for the tournament, but before we do, there are a few rules that I must go over with you. First, I will begin calling you by the color of your crown, starting first with the VIP royalty, followed shortly thereafter by everyone else. So when there's large doors that swing open, please do not surge forward into the arena. Stand fast and wait until I actually call for your crown and direct you to the set of doors that you will enter. Once you reach your tables inside, you will find metal plates, bowls, and cups. Please do not at any time bang them together or on the table when you're cheering. This can create a sound that may frighten some of the younger horses that could cause an accident. We would not want that to happen, would we? Of course not, so please do not bang your flatware. Also during the tournament, you are going to witness the free flight of one of Her Majesty's prized hunting falcons. During that performance, as the birds fly about the arena, we ask everyone to please remain seated and keep your hands and arms out of the air. Especially the parents of the little ones that have those swords and flow-ons and flags. Please keep all of those down during the falcon's flight for their safety as well as the safety of the falcon. You will find no restrooms inside the grand arena. So during the tournament, if you need to use the restroom, you'll have to make your way back out here and utilize one of the two restrooms located at either end of this great hall. When the tournament is over, and you have made your way back out here to the great hall, Their Majesties, the King and Queen, myself, and all of your knights of the realm will be coming out here for autographs and photographs. Also, the castle bar and gift shops will still be open as the tournament begins. Now, roll with that out of the way, my friends. Are you ready for the most wonderful tournament of your life? Are you prepared loudly with your knights of the realm. That was pathetic. We're going to work on your somewhat questionable skills. With that being said, I now order the royal household to open the doors. Alright, as I said before, the first round of seating will be for those of you who are wearing one of these VIP lanyards. So listen carefully. If you are wearing one of these lanyards, as well as a green crown, a red, yellow, striped crown, or a blue crown, you'll be now entered to the doors to the right of my balcony. VIP showroom.
My favorite part of the feast was the roasted chicken, followed by the toasted garlic bread, and then the herb-based potato. I didn't have the tomato bisque because it had an allergen in it, but my husband said it was good. I don't eat chocolate eclair, and this sweet buttered corn was disgusting. It was not good. Okay, so when it came to beverages, they had this thing where they explained to you, like, if you wanted water, you do this with your cup. If you wanted tea, you do this with your cup. If you wanted coffee, you do this with your cup. I didn't drink either of that because I was too busy drinking a mango slush. That slush lasted the entire time. I'm guessing because it was cold and I just didn't want to drink all of it. But yeah, so if I'm rating the meal, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Only because I'm a fan of corn. And that corn, they didn't put love into it. But the chicken and the herb-based potato, as well as the garlic bread, like, they did what they needed to do with those. I highly recommend that you take a trip to one of these medieval time tournaments. They have it pretty much throughout the U.S. Atlanta, Georgia, Baltimore, Maryland, Roanoke Park, California, Chicago, Illinois, Dallas, Texas, Lyndhurst, New Jersey, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Orlando, Florida, Scottsdale, Arizona, and then, of course, out of the country in Toronto, Ontario. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thanks for the new subscribers. I appreciate you all a bunch, and I'm not sure what I'm going to be putting together next, but I do appreciate your support, and thanks for tuning in. Okay, bye.